Hi, scribes! Let's begin today with something interesting I heard about writing. It goes, ideas are like rabbits. You get a couple and learn how to handle them, and pretty soon you have a dozen. This is a quote from John Steinbeck. I love it because it simply means no one is perfect from the beginning. But if you stay the course, keep writing just a little more each day, you might stumble, but keep at it. And one day you realize you write a lot better than when you first began. So, dear scribes, heads up. Right, here we go again. So, we're still in plotting a story. And now that we know about the 3 act and 5 act structures, let's explore another important aspect for plotting stories, which is making use of plot devices to enhance your storytelling. What is a plot device? A plot device is a storytelling tool or technique in a narrative used to move the plot forward. A well-written plot device can be deeply satisfying to an audience, but on the other hand, a clumsy plot device, such as a very random plot twist, is a sign of bad writing. A plot device does not need to be complicated. For instance, a simple flashback, which brings to light a character's backstory, is a plot device. The secret is to craft and utilize these plot devices well. Examples of plot devices. Number 1, red herring. A red herring is a fake out. It's a clue or piece of information which is or is intended to be misleading or distracting. As a device, it is a plot point that appears to be crucial, but later proves to be a distraction from material that's actually important. The famous author Agatha Christie loaded her whodunit mystery novels with red herrings, and her readers actively looked for them, hoping to spot the frauds among the actually important characters. You'll find this plot device, red herring, used mostly in thrillers, mysteries, investigative films, and the like. Number 2, plot voucher. A plot voucher is essentially the opposite of a red herring. It refers to a character or object that is introduced early in a story, but does not become critical until later in the story. This follows Chekhov's gun theory. The Russian playwright Anton Pavlovich Chekhov wrote that people and objects should not be introduced to a story if they would not later play a role in the narrative. Specifically, Chekhov believed that if a gun was hanging on the wall in the first scene, at some point that gun would have to go off. That is Chekhov's gun theory, and a Chekhov's gun can provide foreshadowing in thrillers or mystery whodunit. Another plot device is a ticking time bomb. A literal or figurative ticking time bomb can drive the narrative and create urgency and tension within the story. Number 4, we have the MacGuffin. A MacGuffin is a plot device where the characters of the story pursue an object that is ultimately insignificant beyond its ability to move the story forward. The term was popularized by famous English film director and producer Alfred Hitchcock. He enjoyed putting MacGuffins into his thriller films. For example, in Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, multiple characters obsess over the delivery of a briefcase, though what the briefcase contains is never revealed. Another plot device is a love triangle. Typically, it's a situation where 2 of the characters are both in love with the third. Usually, one person is in the dark about what's really going on. Love triangles are really one of the most commonly used plot devices for genres like dramas and romantic comedies. Alright, we've covered 5 plot devices so far: red herring, plot voucher, ticking time bomb, MacGuffin, and love triangle. Remember, plot devices are used to enhance your story in whatever genre you're writing in. They are really useful tools to have as a writer. And like I always say, take your time to properly digest all these. The videos are there for you to watch as many times as you want. Okay? We'll explore more plot devices in the next episode. For now, bye! P.S. Questions and comments are always welcome. I love to engage. You can also send an email to writenowscribes@gmail.com. then don't forget to say hi on IG at Right Now Scribes.